Is there a big difference between the type of care that someone who's been diagnosed with a form of dementia will receive at the VA and out in the public or out in the private sector?
There is a big difference that people have when they're diagnosed inside versus outside of the VA. And it obviously depends a little bit on, which VA we're talking about and which outside resource, we're talking about. But in general, people inside the VA system are able to get a diagnosis more rapidly. There's generally less of a waiting list inside the VA than outside. Rural veterans can actually be seen by a program that I oversee, which is the telememory clinic, which is, or telememory disorders clinic, which is part of the National Telemental Health Center inside the VA, so that we can actually do video or plain old telephone consultations with veterans across the country, even if they're in a rural area and don't have access to specialty evaluations. And I think that's quite rare outside of the VA to have something set up like that. The VA also tends to have a little bit better resources in terms of social workers and long-term care options available.
Hey folks, connecting with your benefits is our primary mission, and the SITREP is providing more options than ever.
Subscribe to our free email newsletter, subscribe to our audio podcast channel, or subscribe to our content on YouTube.
For details and links, check out the description below.